Have you ever wanted to make a random stranger do this? Then I think you should be a scare actor. Before we get started, I just want to give a big shout out to Your Experience Guide. They've been kind enough to allow me to use a lot of their footage that they shot over the last couple of years. Fortunately and unfortunately, last season I worked for the majority of nights, so I wasn't able to get to many scare events. These guys did it all. They absolutely hammered it out. I don't know how they did it, so little sleep. So I want to give them a massive shout out and just give them a big thank you, because they are absolute gems. They are, here they are. They champion all the scare maces around the country. They'll come and visit you and they'll just show you lots of love. So show them love back and just jump on and subscribe. So today I want to talk to you about something a little bit different. I want to talk to you about scare acting. Now, it's something that I've been doing on and off for the last nearly 10 years. And I think that if you've got any interest in the scare industry, I think you should apply to be a scare actor. So I want to tell you straight off the bat, this isn't going to be a video about how to scare people. This video is about how to get into being a scare actor, where to apply, what jobs are available, and how to get the most out of your auditions. So I've worked down at Tulleys Shocktoberfest for a number of seasons and I absolutely adore it. The people that work there, the management, the hosts, the other scare actors, everyone's awesome down there, and everyone's down there to A, give all of the guests the best time they possibly can, and B, have a wicked time doing it. So scare acting is quite a hard job. It's physically and mentally demanding. The runs are getting longer and longer, spanning the entirety of October. That might not seem too bad, but when you're putting in 100% effort for the whole time that you're there, it is a tough job. But saying that, it's a super fun job. Where else could you go down to a cool venue with an awesome set, an amazing costume, get painted up and scare the living daylights out of someone? I mean, there's not many jobs that offer that. So how do you go about finding these jobs? So the date of recording, it's June 2025, and the majority of the scare attractions in the UK are currently looking for scare actors. They start their search in June and July. You have a couple of months to apply, then you get into your scare training season, and then straight into the Halloween season. So what you need to do is find your local scare attraction or attraction that you want to work at, have a look at their social media, and it will be absolutely inundated with posts about applying to be a scare actor. I've just recently seen the Howl, Horror at Hitchinbrook, Thorpe Park, Alton Towers, Hallow Scream, Halloween Haunt Fest, just to name a few, and they're all looking for scare actors. So I'm going to quickly explain how the application process works for Tulleys Shocktoberfest. Just simply because I've done it a number of times and I can talk you through how it works. So when applications are open, you'll see posts go up on Tulleys Shocktoberfest, Screen Park Entertainment and the relevant scare actors Facebook groups. And what it will say is, applications are open, please come and get involved. So what you would do, log onto the website. There is a portal for new applicants and returners. As a returner, you know what you're doing. Just go and apply, it'll be fun. For new applicants, you would log on, fill in all of your information that they ask for. They ask you to upload a picture of your face and all of your contact information, and then they will ask you when you are free to go for auditions. So in the first audition, they will invite you down to Tulleys or somewhere close to Tulleys, and what they will do is they'll talk you through what it is to be a scare actor, what they expect from you, and they will teach you a few different scare techniques. So basically what they want to see is if you're confident and if you're happy to give these scare techniques that they show you a go. All I would say for this is just cut loose, enjoy it, do what they ask you to do, because it's fun. I've done it, I had a whale of a time. It's really cool learning these techniques, doing these different exercises that they want to see you get involved with. And to be honest with you, there's not really a wrong answer. So you jump in, give it a go, and just give your whole. If you want the job, then just go and have fun. Simple as that. Don't worry about what everyone else thinks, because they're doing exactly the same as you. You look fancy, I want to tell you what you are. So once you're through the first auditions, they will invite you down to scream training. So scream training is an opportunity to learn lots of different scare techniques and to brush up on your skills if you're a returner. I'm not going to talk too much about it because it's all secret sauce. So that is not for me to tell you, but what I will say is it's a full day of activities, different exercises, and it's really fun. It's one of the most fun training sessions you'll ever do. There's lots of silliness, lots of really important scare techniques, and lots of important information that they'll give you about being a scare actor. So if you successfully get through scream training, you'll be contacted and you'll be offered a job. After that, there'll be rehearsals, and there you go, straight into the scare season. And you will have a whale of a time for a month. It is a hard job, it's hard work. If you look after yourself and look after each other, you'll have such an amazing Halloween and scare season, and you'll be dying to get back the next year. So through the UK, there's loads of different types of mazes, from elements down at Tulleys Shocktoberfest, where the guests will have a bag on their head and they'll work their way through scenes with lots of soundscapes going on and all sorts of craziness, through to survivor games at Thorpe Park, where they're pushing and pulling you around and touching you, which I will say isn't really my bag, but I know a lot of you guys enjoy that. There's street performers, there's dancers, there's all sorts of stuff going on. I'm not going to tell you what goes on at the auditions, and I'm not going to talk you through how to get through them. But what I will say is, if you have particular weird talent, take it with you. Show them it. Show them what you've got, because anything that's unusual, anything that's fun, anything that they think, I know what you could do, it's totally worth doing.
That's all.
So I really want to give you a couple of bits of advice here. This is just my opinion. This isn't anything solid, but I think it's pretty good advice. The first thing is that this is a job. This is a proper job. Obviously, every park and every attraction is going to be slightly different, but the general rules are: be there when you're meant to be there, be on time, and act professionally. The second piece of advice is look after yourself. You're going to be doing a physical job where you're mentally going to have to be there 100% of the time. There's not much in the way of margins for error when you're running at someone full speed to scare them. You need to be switched on, so you need to look after yourself. You need to eat right, you need to drink loads of water. You want to treat this like you're going to the gym. Look after yourself, be prepared, eat beforehand, have some snacks for while you're there, have some proper food for your breaks, take your proper rest in your breaks, and just keep yourself well. You'll thank yourself on the 1st of November when all is said and done and you can still function as a human being. I've had a season where I didn't look after myself, and for about 3 weeks afterwards, I was really feeling the effect of it. So make sure you look after yourself. My third piece of advice is to do with the auditions. Now, when you walk into a room full of strangers, people who are going to be looking at what you're doing and judging what you're doing, it's very hard to just go in and let loose. If you walk in there and think, I'm going to do my best, I'm going to show them what I can do, and I'm not worried about what anyone else thinks, that is the right attitude to have. When you walk into your scream training or equivalent, you'll see a difference between the people that let it all hang out, have fun, and try lots of different things, and the people that are too afraid of what everyone else thinks. You can go in there and you can try lots of different techniques. You can learn so much, and you can learn from other people as well. And you can really piece together your strengths. You can see what you're really good at, and you can transfer that into your season. It's really, really liberating to go in and make those sounds and hit those impacts and get those psychological scares. Sorry, I'm getting a bit carried away. So it's hot today. But honestly, it's the best feeling in the world when you're in the moment and you're in a room full of people that are in the moment too, and you can feel how electric everything is. Oh, so good, getting chills. My hair's standing on end. Last year I worked the majority of nights in October, so I was only able to get to very, very few scare events. Your experience guide, go to all of them. So Scott and Mark and Andy, you'll see hanging around at a lot of the events during the Halloween season. If this video has helped you and you do end up working at a scare event, you'll see these guys coming through your maze at some point. You'll see their little eyes light up as you fly towards them to scare the shit out of them. These are the people that we love. 1st of November, we're going to be contacting these guys to find out what the scariest maze was that they went through this year. If anyone causes a code yellow for any of these guys, you'll find out what a code yellow is. I'm going to find out who it was, and I'm going to send you the chocolate bar of your choice. I'll try and list down in the comments and link to as many of the auditions that I can find, and I'll add to those lists as I go along. Obviously, this video is meant for the 2025 season, but everything I've said here can be transferred over to every season going forward. So that's it. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it's been informative. Please, if you fancy it, apply. I can't stress enough, just do it. Even if you apply and it's not for you, you've got to give it a try. It is so much fun, and if you've got any interest in the scare industry, it is worth doing. Honestly, it's one of the most rewarding jobs you can do. When you hear someone saying, I'm not scared of anything, and as they walk around the corner, you make them jump out of their shoes, it's the best feeling in the world. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If you did, give us a like and a subscribe. If you are going to reply, let us know where you're applying down below. I'd love to hear, and I'd love to see what everyone's doing this season. And do keep in contact. Let us know what you're doing, how your season's going. I can't wait to hear about it all. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.